Hello, welcome back. This is Kench1913 along with
Rob.
And we're Let's Playing Metal Gear Solid 3.
Shit, yeah.
In the last episode, Snake was falling from the sky into the jungle. No. We are in... Are you alright?
Cat got caught in a tree.
Oh no.
Ledge.
Look at that. He's masterful, this guy. Snake.
He has a flair for the dramatic entrance.
Yeah, he does. You know what? Even in Metal Gear Solid 2, I believe he makes a good entrance.
I believe he fell over this game. The moment that parachute fell that way.
Yeah.
When I was watching, I was like, yep, I'm gonna like this game. In a minute here, we'll get a chance to
See the man behind the mask.
Yep.
He's one badass. And then, you know what? In just a minute, Snake's gonna get on the phone with this guy, talking about how they shouldn't leave anything around. He's leaving everything around.
Yeah, I didn't notice a bit of his glove for these.
Yeah. And here he is, Snake.
Can't I make him on already?
Yeah.
You don't need no goats or moths seeing you. I'm gonna talk to some guy.
I'm gonna talk to a
I
dude.
do how, like, in this game, I enjoyed how they made the codec.
An actual radio.
Do you copy?
Yes.
And not just
You're
some
already in
magical
enemy
thing they already
territory.
have.
Yes.
Somebody
I
might be
enjoy
listening
that.
in.
So you gotta, like, turn it
From
on.
here on out, we'll be
Oh,
using
okay,
code
and
names to refer to each other.
plugs it in his ear. It's very nice.
Your code name for
And
this mission will
if
be
you want, you
Naked
can hit
Snake.
the left and right.
I'll be referring to you
look
as
at,
Snake from now
to
on.
look at this guy's,
You're not to mention your real name.
They have a couple
Snake.
different pictures. and
Yeah.
show
You
don't like snakes?
Profiles.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
You usually skip through these with the
I'm
X
glad to
button.
hear that.
Yeah, with the
I
triangle
don't know
button.
if I'd ever order one in a restaurant.
Well, you can hit X.
Be
and
careful,
then,
you might not have a
read
choice.
I tend
What
to
about
read
you,
faster than they
Major?
speak, so a
Yeah.
lot
What
of
should I
times
call
would
you?
hit X and
Let's see.
just get
I'll
to the
be
story quicker.
I'll be
But
Tom.
still,
Call me
what
Major
we're
Tom.
talking
This
now
will
his
be
name
a
is
sneaking
changed
mission.
to
You
Major
must
Tom.
not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence.
Hell yeah, nice
Is that
Bowie
clear?
reference there.
This kind of
If you use the
infiltration
analog
is the
stick
Fox
during
unit's
this,
speciality.
You can move Snake around.
In
a
other
little
words, weapons and equipment are procure on site.
bit. Yeah, it moves
That
around.
goes for food as well.
Yeah,
You're
you'll see me
completely
try to
naked,
kiss
just as your name
some of
implies.
the ladies.
Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
I don't.
Getting back to the
I think I
subject,
try to kiss
how
Tom,
exactly
yeah.
am I supposed to feed
Give me a
myself?
You've been issued a knife and a
Yeah.
tranquilizer gun.
there you go.
Use them to hunt for
Yeah.
food. You'll also find some medical
Ready?
supplies in your
Ready?
backpack.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, about the backpack.
Ah, I love
I
that
lost
gas.
it in a tree on the way down.
Don't ask. Don't tell.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
That should be the
you better go back and get it.
slogan that way.
Yeah, they,
You know where it is?
yeah.
No
Don't
problem.
ask people
I can see it from here.
money.
It's
Yeah,
stuck
he
on a
would.
branch.
Feel free to IM me. Whatever that means.
To climb a tree, stand
So,
in
yeah,
front
the
of a
action
tree that's
button
covered in
is
ivy and
triangle.
press the action button.
Kind of teaching you, your basics.
I'll be
here.
monitoring
Mm-hmm.
your progress over the
You
radio.
kind of got to learn that.
We can't risk violating Soviet
most
airspace,
games.
but I'll be in the
There's
gunship.
always
Or,
a
unlike most
My
games.
frequency is
There's always a period of,
140.85.
tutorial.
I'll give you a
tutorial
call if
this,
I need
and
to
this
talk
is
to you.
going to be it. Actually, the whole
If you need
mission
to
is
talk to
kind
me, use the send
tutorial,
function.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Snake, go get your
Unlike most
backpack.
games, especially for the PlayStation series, Metal Gear always insisted on using circle for your main button as opposed to X.
Yeah. Alright, so here's the world. We can use the analog stick to move it around. As you can see, the left analog, right analog stick. Left analog stick, you tilt it, he walks. You push it more, he runs. And then if you hit X, that will make you kneel. And when you move, you can actually crawl. I'm not even going to tell you what the other stuff is right now because you don't need it. If you hit triangle, that'll have you hit stuff.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, R1, you can look in the first person mode. R2 lets you look at your weapons. L2 lets you look at your items. And let's walk around. Now over here, if you hit triangle, you can go up on this thing here.
Again, trying to use the action button.
Yeah, the
Open
action.
doors and shit.
Yeah. The action button. So,
You can kind of jump over. You can almost dive over things too.
yeah.
When you're running.
Yeah, when you hit XX when you're running, you can dive over things, which is very
Do
cool.
like a little barrel roll over it almost.
You can hit people that way too. It's friggin' awesome.
Yeah, you like do a slide tackle almost.
Yeah. So here's that tree. Commander Tom was telling us about.
Again, you use triangle to climb it.
Yep, and then over here.
Yeah, balance automatically. You don't have to worry about,
Yeah.
Going too far over. You won't fall down unless you want him to.
And then you hit triangle and you get your backpack back.
There you go.
Simple.
Got a pack, bitches.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting a phone call on my earbud.
In my earbuds.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
I like that.
I don't.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
But I do like the idea.
In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the
Mate,
backpack.
I just did.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
So yeah, now
From
he's
that
going to
list,
tell us
choose
about
the
our
weapon you want to equip
Yeah.
and press
Basically,
the enter button.
I'll explain
Trank
it.
For other equipped
Trank
items,
gun.
just do the same thing from item.
You
Got
start
it.
with a just
Use the
trank gun
survival
right now.
viewer backpack.
It's a non-lethal
Yep,
mission.
that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission.
Well, we've got a trusty knife.
After you've been out in the
Yeah,
field
now
for
the
a
way
while,
that
your
I
stamina
play
will start to drop.
is
If
pretty
your
much.
stamina
Kill 'em all,
gets
let
too
God sort 'em
low,
out.
it'll
Yeah,
affect your
Alright.
performance.
I'm gonna
You won't
do
be
a
able to
little
shoot
stealth,
accurately, for example,
a lot of
and your
killing
wounds
later.
won't
But
heal
there's-
as
in the
smoothly.
beginning, there's going to be a little bit of
Keep an
stealth.
eye on
I'm
your
not gonna
stamina
lie.
so you don't
I'm
run
gonna
out.
try to be a little stealthy.
To recover lost stamina, you
In
can
this
hunt
mission,
for
you
local
can.
flora
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fauna.
yeah.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife.
Yeah, you
to
don't
hunt.
have to be
My
stealthy
only
at all. You
weapon
can
is
just
a Mark
kill. You can
22
shoot people
Hush
with
Puppy
this with your
tranquilizer
trank
gun.
gun.
Yep.
Put them to
That's
sleep.
right.
Drag
It's
them
been
over
fitted
the
with its own
grass.
suppressor.
Great stuff.
However, the suppressor will
And now
deteriorate
he's telling
every
us
time
about
you
our
fire.
suppressor. I'll
Once its
explain all this
durability
crap
reaches
as we
zero, the noise suppression
go.
effect will be
Come on, I
gone.
want to kiss you.
So don't get too
Ready?
trigger
It's
happy
like a
with it.
pendulum. Can I get him?
The suppressor's
No.
durability is shown in the icon.
Yeah,
Any
I'll
weapons
try
and
later
equipment
with the
beyond
lady
what you're
stuff.
carrying
Ready?
now, you'll have to
can't.
find as you go.
Get over here. I want
I
to
have
kiss
to
you.
find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Yeah, who's
Solo covert
Yeah.
actions are standard
I don't know
Fox
if you
operating
ever can,
procedure.
which is just a damn shame.
You can't leave any traces of your
Yeah.
presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat,
See,
or
so he's like,
bodily
no
waste.
weapons, equipment.
Same
stuff,
goes for
and it's
bullets
like,
and cartridges, too.
What about all that junk?
Your
that
presence in
maps?
enemy territory is already
No,
a
I just left
violation
it
of
on the
international
ground.
conventions of warfare.
It said USA.
There aren't
I'm
supposed
pretty
to
sure
be
it said
any American
USA.
soldiers in Russia.
I would have wrote
It could spark an international
Yeah,
incident.
because they're always neutral, aren't
You can't
they?
let
That's
anyone see you.
Well, I would.
You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a
Like what the
stealth
hell? The
mission.
Swiss invading.
You're a ghost,
Russia
Snake,
for?
in every sense of the word.
Hell
There'll
yeah.
be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement
Yeah,
in the
Major
affair.
Tom does have a lot of stuff
Then
to
I'll
tell
just have
us.
to take care of myself, huh?
I'm
They're
afraid
just telling
so.
us that
He's
nice
been
to
given a
send
fake
us a memo.
death
I
bill
know,
for
they're
that
just-
purpose.
he's just kind of telling
SIS
us, you know,
guidelines
this
stipulate
is
that
solo.
soldiers on covert
You gotta
ops
get
like
all the
this one
guns and stuff
be issued
yourself,
a potassium
so.
cyanide capsule.
And now he's
Take it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
yeah, we're not
How
gonna kill
generous
anyone.
of
We're going to take their weapons.
Yeah,
Which will be nice.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. Send you into a state of
I mean
full
we have a
step
knife
for
that
a
we
short
can
time.
totally murder
Fooling
people
them
with
into
already.
thinking that I'm
Oh
really
yeah,
dead.
oh yeah.
So how
There's
do
no
I come
way.
back
There's
to
no way
life?
Just take the revival
I'm
pill.
not killing
You
people.
mean that thing they
No.
put in my tooth before the
This is
mission?
the way I play. All right.
That's the one.
So what?
But be careful.
Well,
If you
know what
remain
I
in a state
feel
of full step
is
for too
I'm gonna
long,
play it and enjoy
nothing
it.
will be able
I'm
to
not
bring
gonna
you
play
back.
it and then get
Remember
pissed off when
that.
I get seen once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Yeah, this is totally
Right.
a solo.
I guess that means I can't count on any
Called the Naked Mission,
reinforcements.
right? That's why he's making
Correct.
Snake in this
The
one.
mission rests
he's naked
entirely
snake.
in your hands.
And this is the
Real
virtuous
one-man
mission.
army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back
And there's
you
going
up
to be a
over the
support
radio.
team, of course.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance.
Yeah, this game is
The first member of the
focused more on
support team will be in
survival
charge
than
of
anything,
monitoring
like,
your physical condition,
compared to the
acting
other
as a
games.
medic, so to
You know what I
speak,
mean? You have to
as well
eat
as
to keep
recording your
stamina
mission
up.
data. She's a member of
Treat your
Fox as
wounds.
well.
Yeah,
and
you have to treat
she's
your
here
wounds,
on the
make
gunship
sure
with
you
me.
can-
Your health doesn't slowly
She-
deteriorate even
Yep.
more.
Hello, Snake.
Ooh,
I'm
look.
paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
Her name
As
is
in a
Paramedic.
medic who comes in
Yeah.
by parachute.
That's,
Aren't you
Let's look
going to
at her
tell me your
personal
real
data.
name?
that's not very.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh?
She's
It's
28
John
and she's
Doe.
from Boston.
And they call you Jack for short.
They didn't get it with
You're a
the
regular
talk.
Captain Nemo.
No, they didn't.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
Gross.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Yeah.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if
Yeah.
you manage to make it back alive.
Had a Boston cream pie.
My frequency is 145.73.
Could you send me one?
Totally.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency,
So
140.96.
paramedic will save our
So
game as
saving
well.
lets me record my mission data.
That's
as
right.
well as
It
telling
also
us-
records the
as
state
well
of your
as telling
health.
us junk about stuff.
Good to know.
She deserves
There's
that.
one more person I want to introduce you to,
She
Snake.
deserves our safe.
Yeah, she totally
Speaking
does.
of
She's got
snakes,
some great stuff to
You
talk
remember the
about.
boss, don't you?
Yeah, I do
A
talk to
legendary
her about
soldier
some
and your
stuff.
mentor.
Good.
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
Mentor.
She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Yeah.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Now here's the boss.
Let me hear your voice.
She's the most badass lady you'll ever imagine.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You know what? If her and Wonder Woman got into a
just
fight,
by the sound of my voice.
I'm not
of
sure
course
Wonder
I
Woman's
can.
gonna come out alive.
I know all about you.
Really?
Does Wonder Woman know CQC?
Well, I don't know anything about
I think
you.
So.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I don't know if she can fly.
I was on a top secret mission.
Yes, she does.
You didn't need me anymore.
Yeah, but if Wonder Woman ever
But
uses
there were
a gun,
still so many things I wanted you to
boss
teach
got
me.
it.
No.
Disable
I taught
that
you
gun,
everything
game
you
over.
needed to know
I
about
don't know how you
fighting
disable a
techniques.
lasso.
I taught you all I
I don't know
could.
either.
I wonder if she would
The
have
rest
unraveled
you
very
needed to
slow
learn on
fiber
your
by
own.
fiber.
Maybe.
Technique, sure. But what about how to think like a
So
soldier?
now the boss is going to go
How
on
to think like a soldier?
soliloquy here.
I can't teach
although I
you
think
that.
that's a one-person thing.
A soldier needs to be
But she's gonna
strong in
talk about
spirit,
how
body, and technique.
Soldiers
And the
need to
only
be
thing you can learn
strong
from someone else is
and
technique.
Yada, yada, yada.
In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most
Spirit.
important
She
is
does
spirit.
talk a lot, but this, after
Spirit
this,
and body are
there's gonna
like
be a
two
lot of
sides of a
action, don't you
single
worry.
coin. They're the same thing.
I hope so.
I can't teach you how to think.
I always remember
You'll
this is
just
the
have to
worst
figure
part
it out
I've
for
ever
yourself.
watched.
Yeah, in the
Listen
very
to me,
beginning when they're
Jack.
telling you everything.
Just
like,
because
they
soldiers
unload
are on
it
the
you.
same side
They
right
do,
now
which
doesn't mean they
let's face it,
always
that can't
will
good
be.
for your retention.
Having
It's
personal
like-
feelings
it's like-
about your
why don't you just
comrades
give me a
is one of the
little bit,
worst
give me a little
sins you
bit,
can commit.
and give me a little more,
Politics
and give me a
determine
See,
who you
that's why
face on the
they
battlefield.
do so much better
And
later
politics
because it's
are a
like
living
little bit
thing.
little bit
They
cutscene,
change along with
action
the
cutscene,
times.
action cutscene.
Yesterday's good
This is
might
like a
be
dump truck.
tomorrow's
It's like
evil.
Is that why you
Opens
abandoned
the
me?
door
No,
and drops
it
all
had
the
nothing
stuff.
to do
Dump
with
truck full
you.
of garbage.
I
Yeah.
already told you,
And
Jack.
again,
I
we
was on a
both
top
love this
secret
game.
mission.
Sure.
A soldier
But,
has
you
to
know, we
follow
love it so
whatever
much we can
orders
make
he's
fun of it.
given. It's
I
not
mean,
his
I'll
place
make
to
fun of it
question
before
why.
now.
But you're
Yeah,
looking
well,
for a
no,
reason
you know
to
what
fight.
I mean. Like,
You are a natural
you
born
love
fighter,
something so much you
but
can
you're
make,
not
you
quite
can
a
mock
soldier.
I can mock him
A
because they don't
soldier
like me
is a
better.
political
Yeah, that's
tool,
fun,
nothing
too.
more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier.
So then again, everything's
Right and
mocked.
wrong have
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
place in his
Easily,
mission.
even this
He
game.
has no enemies
There's gonna be
and no
plenty of
friends.
so
Only
don't get
the
mad when
mission.
we're like, when
You
you're like,
follow the
"Eh,
orders
shouldn't you
you're
make fun of
given.
this game?"
That's what being a
Has
soldier
anybody ever
is.
actually said that?
I do
I've
whatever
seen
I
people
have to
bitch
get the
about
job done.
People bitching
I
about
don't think
games
about
that everybody
politics.
loves, and then one
That's
guy
not
just
the
makes
same
fun of
thing.
it. No,
Sooner
you
or
shouldn't be
later,
saying
your
that about this
conscience is
game.
going
I'm
to
like,
bother
fuck
you.
yourself, you
In the
Yeah.
end,
It's a
you have to
fucking
choose
video
whether you're
game.
going
I
to
know.
live as a soldier or just another man with a gun.
So
There's
yeah,
a
the
saying
boss
in the
here is
Orient,
talking about
loyalty to
where
the
is your
end.
loyalty?
Do you know what it means?
How do you know
Being
who you're like
patriotic.
gonna be?
It means
fighting,
devoting
you know,
yourself to
soldier
your
and all
country.
that?
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the
that's
top
not
brass
bad.
I love
won't
my
be there
cheeseburger.
forever.
Love me some
Once
ice
their terms are
My
up,
loyalty is
others will
between
take their
salty and
place.
sweet.
I follow the will
On
of the
that fine
leader,
line where I
no
can
matter
get both
who's
of
in
them.
charge.
People aren't the ones who
yeah.
dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
So yeah, she's
People's
talking about the
values
times
change
and
over
people's
time,
values
and so do the
changing over
leaders of a
time.
country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms.
Nah.
The enemies we
God,
fight
yeah,
are only enemies in
technology-wise,
relative
yes.
terms, constantly
Everything else
changing with
wise,
the
not
times.
so much.
You don't think? I think we have a much better.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the
Neither do
way
I.
a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Wallpaper.
All right,
That's like last.
but do me a favor.
What is it?
Behind it, Hitler
Call me
writing down,
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
"Who the
Oh,
first
right.
toucan?"
Your code name is
Last names.
Snake. It suits you
I said
well.
toucan because people
That's
have
right.
no patent.
The legendary unit
Yeah,
that the boss
yeah,
put
well,
together during World War II
Take a
was
look
snake.
at the zoo. You
The
should go
Cobra
to your
unit,
zoo.
a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as
Yeah,
you've got
so
a
here
legendary
they're
hero
talking about the
backing you up,
boss.
you'll be
She had,
fine.
like, this
Isn't that
group
right, Snake?
Called the
Yeah.
Cobras.
I can't think
And
of
they
anyone else
basically
I'd
in
rather
World
have
War
with
II.
me.
It wasn't a bomb.
And one more thing,
Well-
boss.
Yes?
Her
It's
Captain
good to
America.
hear your voice again.
Oh, see, I haven't seen it
Same
yet.
here.
So.
No.
After all,
I'm not sure.
who
I think
knows
you
if
know
either
that.
of us will make it
So
out
Captain
alive?
America and the Cobras
Snake,
are probably
you were
working
always
together.
best at
I'm
urban
saying side by
warfare and
side, but not
infiltrating
together.
buildings.
Yeah.
They were
But
looking
this
in-
is the
they were
jungle.
working in parallel.
Survival is going to be key.
And now,
Those CQC
the
techniques
boss
I
is
taught you
gonna tell
are
us
sure to
about
come in handy.
CQC, which is
see. Close quarters combat,
and
huh?
basically,
I've been in the Green
it's
Berets for the
new
past
to
few
this
years.
game.
I'm probably pretty rusty.
We can actually fight
Not to worry.
people on our...
I'll be here to help you
It's hard to
remember.
master.
After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
And that is also
Gotcha.
nice when you're
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Place that has a lot of security.
Yeah.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
Get rid of him.
And then
avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see.
I'm a big fan of dumping people's bodies.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Dump somebody in or over a cliff or off a building, do it. Just do it.
Hell yeah.
And that's in your basic
Snake,
life, too.
Try to remember some of the basics of
CQC. Yeah, if you can dump a body over a ravine, do it.
I'm not telling you to kill somebody. If you come across a body, bring it to a ravine.
Yeah. So now Snake's ready for Operation Snake Eater. I mean, virtuous.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Anyways, we'll start the virtuous mission in the next episode. So, we'll see you later. Toodaloo.